What's up, everybody? It is a Blue Drake, and today we're going to be talking about what is probably the best free game that you can download right now. Links are down in the description. If you want to go check this out, you absolutely should, because you maybe don't know that this exists, and even if you do, there's more content and mods coming out for this every single day, and it just keeps getting better and better. So if you haven't revisited it in a little while, man, maybe today is the day to revisit this incredible, completely free game. And of course, I am talking about Stalker Anomaly. The Stalker game made by the community that is the ultimate Stalker experience. Can you die already? There we go, got him. Before we go deeper into all of that, however, I want to talk about our sponsor. There's only a couple of hours left, so I'm going to be hammering this today. Make sure, if you want to potentially win up to $500,000 and you happen to be a game developer, you can submit your game to the Game Jam that is being run by Rogue Games, who is a publisher. And if you submit your game, you could potentially win up to $500,000 in addition to a publishing deal with them. And even if you don't win, there's a whole bunch of free stuff that you can get just by submitting. So make sure you go do that. The links are down below. Go to roguejam.com and make sure you get it in before the submission portal closes in the next couple of hours. So let's talk a little bit more about how Stalker Anomaly is kind of the ultimate game. And I don't just mean the ultimate tactical shooter. I mean, this is kind of more than that. This is a full-blown role-playing tactical shooter with so many features that there's no way anybody could make a single video talking about everything that is possible in this game. Granted, it's a giant open world similar to something like Fallout, but there is a huge emphasis on survival and also realistic management of weapons. And I'm not just talking about the weapon handling. No. I'm saying that you can literally field strip your gun in combat and lubricate the barrel in order to combat jamming while in the field. Like, that's the level of detail that we're talking about here. Not only is there a full-blown inventory system and looting and all the stuff that you'd expect from something like Fallout, but this game has a level of detail when it comes to weapon management that is kind of unparalleled. I think the only thing that gets kind of close is Escape from Tarkov, but Escape from Tarkov is in many ways a completely different experience, and it really doesn't have the level of weapon maintenance that this kind of has. There's not as many ways for, while you're in the field, for you to actually like maintain, manage, clean your weapon, clean your firearm. I mean, it's pretty cool the kind of stuff you can do in this game, in addition to all of the RPG, role-playing, survival elements that it has as well. I mean, it's a pretty unique package, and the fact that this is completely for free, and no, you don't need to own Stalker Pripyat or anything else like that. Just download Stalker Anomaly and install it, and you're good to go. It is the ultimate experience, and there's so many incredible mods for it. It's getting better every single day. So, we're actually probably going to get into a firefight here in a second. We're going to be fighting with a whole bunch of different people. We're kind of just a stalker, but right now I'm playing as a playthrough where I'm kind of just like an enemy to everyone. Oh, crap, weapon jammed. So let's unjam our gun here really quick. A lot of the weapons that you loot off bodies, it's not that you can't use them, but they're usually not as well maintained as your own gun. Well, unless you don't maintain your own gun, then then they're equally unmaintained. But you'll have lots of different issues from your firearms that occur from a lack of maintenance. So, for instance, before like I'll try to pop off a shot, I'll get a gun jam. Hold up, let's see here. Oh. Yep, see, like right there. All right, so we're gonna switch to our Makarov. Although this doesn't really have the stopping power that I need, so let's switch to our trusty maintained rifle that I've really taken care of. Ooh. I feel like that's... I feel like that is just a perfect example of how cool this game can get. Like, you get into this situation where, you know, you're in the middle of a firefight and your weapon just fails on you. Like, that's the kind of stuff that happens in this game. All right, let's see here. Oh, we got some dead bodies. And this is kind of like where the lore and the exploration comes in. Like, I don't really know what's happened here, but there's obviously something... There's something going on. What? Whoa. Okay, there is definitely some supernatural activity going on in this space. See, I don't have my Geiger counter. Oh, whoa! This isn't good. There we go. And that's kind of another thing that just dynamically occurs in this game. You have all of the different wildlife, you have zombies, you have all of these different things. Let's see, let's take all this. That just can happen out of nowhere. You got the bloodsuckers. I mean, every single nook and cranny has something interesting and potentially something that you can gain, but also has all sorts of dangers lurking in the shadows. I don't know, it's like the only thing that kind of comes close to this is Fallout, but I feel like, I mean, well, obviously Fallout isn't free like this is. Whoop. And I'm not even sure if Fallout has as much content as this either at this point. I mean, there's so much content in terms of weapons and factions and just so much stuff. I mean, granted, Fallout does have kind of like higher quality content when it comes to like the narrative level stuff and like the fully voiced lines and everything. But, I mean, just in terms of sheer exploration and weapons and all that stuff out of the box, man, this is it. So, if I haven't convinced you yet, I don't know how, but you should definitely go get this. Links are down in the description below the sponsored links. So if you want to go download it, go click that and install it. Have a good time. And if you find any modifications that you'd like me to know about as well, please tell me. I'd love to check those out. I mean, look, we just field stripped our gun and lubricated in the battlefield right here. That's so cool. So, Stalker Anomaly, absolutely incredible. Go play it. Besides that, if you guys like keeping track of free games and all sorts of fun stuff, make sure you keep it subscribed right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.